Hi everyone, it's Michelle with 10 Dime Design, and I'm back today with I'm pretty excited about it, a YouTube series that I'm going to create, and it's called Back to the Basics. And basically what I'm going to be showing you is from day one as a quiller, what it takes to create those shapes to make you a successful quiller. And I will be posting on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a new shape. And then on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll come back and we'll redo all the shapes that we learned that week. So just kind of a recap for you. And so I'm super excited. I hope you'll join me. It'll be about a 6-week long series. So I hope that you'll stick it out with me. And along the way, I would love your comments, your feedback, your questions. And you can post those questions on the individual video. And then that Saturday, I will make sure to go back and see if there were any questions asked, and I'll answer them on the Saturday of that week. So I'm excited to have you. Let's get started. Okay, so the first shape that we're going to work on this evening is actually the first shape that you're going to ever need to know, and that is the tight coil. And so what you're going to need for this project, and I'm going to show you two different tools, and this first tool here, the colorful one, is from quillingsupply.com. It's called a slotted tool. At the tip it has a very small slot that you put your paper in. This other tool is from Lake City Craft, and it's also a slotted tool, however it is fine tipped. And then I have two pieces of Paplin paper here that I got from quillingsupply.com, and Paplin is just the brand. And then I have Lake City Craft glue that we're going to use. So the first thing to do, and I'll show you this first tool here, is we're going to take our paper and we're going to stick it in the slot. Okay, and so what you can do is it's up to you. You can either roll under or roll over the paper, totally your preference, but I like to roll under. It's just a little easier for me. So we're going to roll a coil with a little bit of tension to it. We want to keep it a little tight. Okay, and of course, as always, if you follow my other videos, I'll put the link of the products in the description below. Okay, so I've come to the end of my paper. What we're going to do is I'm going to hold the end of the strip with my thumb, and my index finger will be on the back side, and then I'll take my other thumb, my free thumb, and I will just simply slip it off the tool. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll transfer it to my other index finger and thumb while still making sure to hold on to it, and I'm just going to flatten it out, flatten out the top of it, okay, and the bottom. And then we'll take our tail, give it a nice little pull just to make sure it's tight. And then we'll take our glue. And when it comes to quilling, less is more when it comes to glue. So just a very small dab of glue works. And we'll just take it and roll it over and just hold it for a moment. Okay, next thing we're going to do to this coil, as you can see, we've completed the coil. Now next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tool and I'm just going to gently roll over the top of the coil, kind of like when you're baking and you're rolling out dough, just to give it a nice flat top. Okay, so that's the first coil. And I want you to notice the center. Take notice of the center, okay, the size of it. Now the next tool is the same kind of tool, it's just fine tipped. What we're going to do is we're going to take it, and again, I like to roll under. We're just going to roll this up just like we did the first one. The process, exactly the same. The end product, a little different, as you'll see. That's why I wanted you to keep notice of the size of the center of the first one we did. Okay, so I'm just about to the end of my strip. We're going to do the same thing. Hold it with our index thumb and our finger. With our free thumb, we're just going to slide it gently off. We're going to take it and flatten it. And give that tail a nice little tug. And again with the glue. Okay. We're going to hold it in place for a moment, just to let it dry real quick. Wipe away any excess. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to lay it down on our table, and we're just going to take it and create like a rolling pin with our tool, just to create a nice flat top. Okay. Now I'm going to bring the other coil back in to show you the difference between the two. Here's the first one we did. Notice how that center is pretty large. And then with the second one, it's almost non-existent. You can see a little tiny bit to it. And so that is the first basic shape to quilling, is the tight coil. All right, everyone. Well, that concludes tonight's demonstration of tight coils. I hope you were able to follow along, and if not, please feel free to play back this video. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button below, and we'll be back on Friday with loose coils, and then back Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to go over what we learned this week, which was tight coils and loose coils. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And any questions regarding tonight's video or Friday's video, I will answer on Saturday. All right, guys. Bye.